Hey everyone, what's up? This is Sweezy's World. Glad you stopped by. Really appreciate it. Thought I'd throw out just a few little things since we're so close to what could be a nuclear war. That a few little things we could do in the short term might be advantageous to a few, anyways. All right. A couple things you might want to do is if you don't live near an actual target area and you don't have a bunker, which I believe everybody should have a bunker if you can afford one, is get plastic sheeting, okay? And you sheet all your windows, seal them all up. You get a filter if you have like a fireplace, put a filter on top, excuse me, and a filter on bottom. And there where you get oxygen, you got to have air. Pardon me. And make sure you have all your food stores and stuff and water inside. Better to have it that way. But if you have a bunker, like a basement, you already got 4 walls of dirt. Can't get better than that. So the only thing you have to fortify is your ceiling or the floor if you're above it. And you can do that pretty much easily by protective paneling that goes up on your ceiling. You can sheet it. You still need access to oxygen, so you can get something like that looks like a candy cane stovepipe that goes up and around, and it's got a filter on it. And you fortify your basement. You make it look nice and presentable and livable so you can stay down there a while. And that's if you're close. If you're close to a target, that's kind of what you do when you don't have an actual bunker. Very important. It's very important to be safe. What happens, what will you do if all of a sudden over your phone you get a presidential alert and you've got minutes to before something goes off? We'll just say that. Minutes before these things arrive. And you're somewhere on your property, in your home, whatever. What are you going to do? If you got a basement bunker, you're down in that basement, you close it up nice and tight, and cross your fingers, hope for the best. If you're far enough away from it, it'll be fine. You're underground. If you're above ground and you're not close to anything, and according to the blast area and stuff like that, because, if you're too close, let's just face it, if you're too close, then there's nothing you can do unless you're underground. So you shield off all your windows. Don't let the radiation in, especially when that dust cloud comes by. It'll contaminate everything else, but it won't come in your house if you've got enough oxygen and filters and everything's sealed up nice and tight, including your ceiling. You sheet all that off as best you can. Do that ahead of time. Do that today, so you don't have to worry about tomorrow. It's just what I've done. So it's just things I thought maybe you might want to think about doing if you haven't taken any steps whatsoever. Like I said, if you've got enough here, you have a bunker somewhere. Atlas makes pretty decent bunkers. There's probably some other ones. Technically, you could almost afford to make your own if you have somebody with a backhoe and bulldozer and you cut out your own property and you smooth it all off and you fill a certain amount of feet of concrete, put your access ports in there and stuff like that. You're golden. Cover it all up. Several inches of dirt on the top. You're golden. You can do that almost anywhere. If you're in a subdivision, don't tell nobody. Just do it. And it's because some places have rules where you can't do that. So, hey, your life's more important than a few rules. So, I just thought I'd bring it up, bring it out there to you. Food for thought. Make sure you have a plan and then maybe even a backup plan. I've got a good place to go, but I'm too far away to go if I don't have enough time to get there. So, anyways, you fortify and have the means to fortify where you're at. I mean, what else can you do, right? You do the best you can, and hopefully things will just kind of blow up and go over. A place where you can stay for a while, very important. Like I said, a basement bunker, number one thing if you've got a basement. Like I said, if you don't, make sure you have sheeting for all your windows. Lay low when something like happens. Like I said, if you're within a blast radius of a military target, it's iffy. So just keep that in mind. If you're living on a military base and they don't have a place for you to go, just keep that in mind. Uh, bad things happen to good people. Some things you can plan for, but you can't plan for. You know what I mean? So that's just my food for thought for right now. So I want everybody just to think about where would you go once you got that alert on your phone. You had 20 minutes. They said it's 20 minutes before it all rains down. Now what do you do if you're kind of too close and you don't have anything set up or ready? My value is fire up the grill real quick, cook you a burger, a steak, or whatever, nice and quick, and eat it. Down your favorite beverage because it's not going to matter after that, right? So, but there's always hope, and being prepared is the best thing you can do. So that's why you're a prep. Be prepared for all this crap because it seems like every month we kind of get this much closer and then we back off a little bit and we're this much closer again. And now everybody's wanting to have nukes. So I'm just saying if everybody gets them, somebody's going to use them. And then somebody uses them, somebody else is going to use them, and next thing you know, we got the apocalypse. So, all right then. Hey, look, stay cool, stay safe. It's nothing but love for you guys. I really mean it. Thanks a lot for being here. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.